What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a hot second since I last uploaded. It's been about 6 months or so, and it's just because I've been on that school grind. You know how it goes. Anyway, in today's video, we're going to be talking about dreams and how whack those things are. And for the people that are watching the video with retention spans that are in the negatives, I have this gameplay in the background for you guys to drool over or whatever you guys do with this stuff. Anyway, let's just hop right into the video. So as I said, we're going to be talking about dreams in this one, and can we just start off with how weird dreams are? I mean, do scientists even know why we have them? And why does our brains give us freaking nightmares sometimes? Is it like to scare us, or I don't even know. I had a dream the other night, and I'm a big golfer, for those of you that don't know. And I was at the golf course with a few of my buddies, and it's light day, and there was no one there except for me and my friends, and maybe a few people in the clubhouse. So I believe the first hole was a par three, and we were getting ready, and throughout that next part is a little bit of a dream, like fever dream. Obviously, it was a dream, a little bit of a fever dream, and eventually it keeps getting darker and darker every hole we go, and eventually by like hole four or five, like all my friends are gone, and it's pitch black outside, and all the like water hazards are like pitch black and jet black and stuff like that. Super creepy, am I right? So I look in the water because I think I hit my ball down there, and I'm looking in the water and I zone in like I'm right next to it, and this black like figure with three eyes like comes up, and it's like dripping the ink or black liquids from the lake or water hazard, and I just stare at it for like 5 seconds of my dream, and it starts trying to grab at me. I eventually like get away and like run to the clubhouse, and then when I was in the clubhouse, I kind of locked myself in, and it's pitch black in the clubhouse, but there's this random dude in the corner sitting there looking mad devious, am I right? So he's looking mad devious, and I go up to him. He's like giving me a side quest, and he tells me to go and like get something from his garage, that they clean all the golf carts in and stuff like that. So I take his keys and I go in there, and some of you need to know about the clubhouse is that it has a lighthouse like, connected to it for whatever reason. So that's just one reason why dreams are whack. Like, why is it even there? Because we were in, like, I don't know, middle of America. It doesn't even make sense. And he gives me the keys, and I go into his garage, and it's pitch black in there. I can't see anything. I pull up my phone in the dream and use the flashlight on that. And I'm looking around, and there's like old golf bags and like the golf clubs. And I knew I was about to get jumped. I already knew I was about to get jumped. But thank God, because my alarm, because I was getting ready for school that next morning, my alarm woke me up in the morning. And I woke up and I was like, holy crap, that could have been a bad one. But I dodged a bullet in that dream. But sadly, a few of the other dreams that I'm going to tell are not as lucky as that one. Alright, now heading on to dream two. I don't know who hurt me, but when I was younger, I had a ton of nightmares, like every single night. One was like Little Red Riding Hood. I was the freaking Little Red Riding Hood, and a fox was chasing me around the woods. Like, dreams legit make no sense. I know, and I had another one, and it was, what was the show? It was some PBS show, and I was in it, and they were flying in, and they flew me in. I was with the squad. I was like 7 or 8 when I had this dream. I was flying in on their little cars, and I land, and they're like this haunted house that they're trying to help out. So I go inside, and we're like, it's a haunted house. They're trying to explore it, and they're trying to figure out what the problem is. And eventually they can't really figure out what the problem is. So they leave, and they want me to leave with them. But there's a graveyard outside, and I don't want to walk through the graveyard. So I stay in the haunted house. I know I'm a freaking idiot, right? And alright, this is gonna sound mad weird, but I have this skeleton that reoccurs in my dreams when I was younger, and he would help me. Just straight up skeleton bones, dude, and he'd talk to me, and he'd tell me, like, how to get around my fears and stuff. And in this one, he was telling me, like, how I can get around this problem and how I should just man up. And eventually, he just died after that. So all my friends were gone, and there's one car outside left that was mine, and there's ghosts outside flying around everywhere, and I run to my cart, and I get freaking picked up by a ghost, and that was the end of my dream. So when I was younger, I was traumatized. I remember I did have another one where we were at this haunted house with my family, and it was kind of all over this place, but the owner was this evil dude, and he was all up in our business, and eventually he's like, oh, here's a toy room, and he locks me in a toy room. The freaking car, like toy cars and everything, start talking. I thought it was in Toy Story or something weird like that. It was like a fever dream, and the cars start talking and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, we're gonna kill you, and I was like, what the frick? So then I run out, but he's like, no, you don't. He catches me after a little bit, and then he grabs me again, and he puts me back in there, and he locks me in there, and eventually I escape again somehow. But when I get out this time, I try to escape the house altogether because the man killed my family. Nah, that's crazy. He just freaking killed him while he was locking me in the room with like all the Toy Story characters or something like that. It was mad. So I try to run outside, but there's a lava moat surrounding it. So I run through the lava moat, and I take this car. My grandma's there. She picks me up. And we go to this funeral with my grandma with all my family. And the funeral has like these gravestones, but they're like gravestones from the future because they're like showing clips from their lives and stuff like that. And it was like, it felt so realistic. I was so devastated in that dream when I was younger. And I woke up and I was, oh man, you already knew I went in my parents' room and just freaking cried all night. That was one of the weirdest dreams I had. I had another dream when I was younger that a freaking coyote, our plane crashed in a field, and we were just trying to survive, right? And this coyote, we like kept bringing it in with us, and we were playing with it in the living room, and my parents took it, went into like their room on the plane, because for whatever reason we had rooms on the plane. They took it in the room, and we haven't heard from them for a while. So I go in the room, and my parents are dead again. Oh my gosh, who hurt me, dude? Who hurt me? What was I watching back then? I was watching like Scooby-Doo and like SpongeBob. There's no way that those things could have like gave me those dreams. But she was freaking dead. So I tell my family, and legit the gravestone like clip from my last dream played exactly over again in that dream. So I guess it's just like my brain was used to that one now. I just had that one on lock, and it just kept replaying those. And I legit don't remember any of my good dreams that I've ever had because like they're good dreams. Why am I supposed to remember those, dude? I've also had like dreams that like I go to Hotel Transylvania and they're like chasing me around and stuff like that all down the city. I'm going down Waterside trying to do it with these dudes. It's just altogether super weird. That's enough about my dreams though. I'm gonna go into like certain types of dreams, like lucid dreaming. Now, my friend told me about lucid dreaming, and I thought I actually could do it, but I don't think I can. I know I did it one time, and it scared me so bad that I just woke myself up, which is kind of weird because it would have been a little bit cool, right? But lucid dreams are super weird in general because, like, you could control your dream, and you could just think of anything you want to do. You could, like, be Superman for all you, for all you wanted, and you could just do anything. And I used to watch videos on how to lucid dream, and they never worked, and I never followed through with them because there's like mad crazy steps. Now I'm looking back on that, I was like, wow, I just wasted my time on YouTube looking up all that stuff. But those are weird. Another weird one is sleep paralysis. And for those of you that don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's basically where a demon watches you in like the corner of your room and like terrorizes you, but you can't move, which is terrifying. That's like my number one thing that keeps me up at night, even though I don't have them. Luckily for me, though, it happens in most people that are like back sleepers and people that have insomnia and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't have either. I don't do either of those. I'm a side sleeper, dude. So, I hopefully won't ever like bump into that. But for those of you that do have sleep paralysis, I am sorry, man. That stuff must suck. It's just super scary. That's the thing that keeps me up, and oh my goodness, it's terrifying. But anyway, if you guys made it this far into the video, I want you to comment, sleeps are weird. It helps in the algorithm. I don't know. It gets my videos to more people. It would help a little bit. Not probably a lot, but it'd help a little bit. So honestly, I would appreciate if you guys went through with that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I haven't been uploading in a while. School grind, as I said. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.